This is Eddie.
Eddie, this is Doc at Try 102.5 in Fort Collins. How you doing?
Doc, what are you doing, man? Rock and roll, huh? Everything good or what?
Things are doing great here. You're on the West Coast right now?
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to go back in and start working on my album today.
Oh, you got a new album coming out.
Got a new record coming out called It's a Brand New Day. It's going to be a wonderful record.
You don't stop, Eddie, do you? You're moving along. You've got the album and you've got your reality show on Axis. I mean, things are moving for you right now.
Things are doing great. I also got the Broadway show. I got a show called 2 Tickets to Paradise. I'm trying to get that on Broadway. I'm working with a guy that went to Broadway. Won a Tony. Won a Tony for that, and I got another guy that won a Tony for bringing Annie on the road. So I'm trying to get the play onto Broadway, and I'm trying to get my kid's career happening. Desmond's got a Des money in the phase, and he did. I got a lot of things on my plate right now, but I'm sober, so I can handle it all, you know?
Yeah, well, and you have certainly an amazing story. We're talking to Eddie Money, who, of course, will be on stage. Taste of Fort Collins on Saturday, June the 9th, and we're so looking forward to it, but there's a lot of history behind that name and a lot of huge hits along the way. And there was that spell where you took some time off, but you came back on fire with Take Me Home Tonight, and you've just been moving ever since.
Yeah, I've been very good. I mean, the big guy upstairs has been very good to me. I mean, if you think about it, we had 14 or 15 songs in the top 100. We had Baby Old Odds, Six Paradise, Take Me Home Tonight, Want to Go Back, Give Me Some Water, Walk on Water, Shaken. And the band sounds really great. I think everybody's going to have a great time at the show. And plus, where you guys are at, I got 1 million friends in. My phone's been ringing off the hook.
They're going to be there?
Oh, yeah, I've got a big, what you're playing, at the gig I'm doing with you guys, man, I had the promoter call me up and saying, who's this guy, Eddie Money? He's got a bigger guest list than the Rolling Stones.
Speaking, I don't have to mess with this part of the show, but do you have a pretty long rider? Are there things that you just have to have before a show?
No, not really. I'm very easy on that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like no blue M&Ms and stuff like that. No, not really. No. I mean, some cold cuts, some cold cuts for the boys and a couple of cups of coffee for me. I'm ready to rock.
Well, it being a Taste of Fort Collins, man, we're going to have a wide variety of foods to choose from, and we'll certainly make sure that you're hydrated as well. And
right. Well, Fort Collins is a great little rock and roll town. We all know that.
Oh,
I've done some shows there in the past, and I've got one of my ex-girlfriends actually still lives in Fort Collins, so don't mention that to my wife.
I won't say a word. I won't. It's a beautiful setting. It's near the center of Fort Collins, a park called Civic Center Park. Washington Park is where the main stage is going to be on Saturday.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that park, too. It's beautiful, huh?
It's, man, and Eddie, the best part about it, now you live on the West Coast where it's always sunny and 72, but we're getting into summer here. We're coming out of our caves, out of hibernation, and we want that big outdoor party.
It gets a little colder in the wintertime, but summertime at Fort Collins, it's beautiful there.
Oh,
it's incredible. And the air is so clean. Come on, you're going to love that, you know?
Yeah.
I live in L.A. where you're lucky if you get, with all the air pollution is horrible. In Fort Collins, when you take a deep breath, you feel like a grizzly bear coming out of a cave, you know?
Yeah. Well, it can get up to 95, 100 degrees, but it'll get down to 50 at night. So it's just it's a beautiful place.
It's nice and hot. I love it when it's really hot. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're expected to be in the 90s by next weekend.
That sounds good to me.
You're fired up for it, I'm sure. You're still on the road doing your tour, and you've got the show. How do you balance both the tour, your music, and this show now?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. The kids are good. My wife does a lot of the work and stuff like that. But, I mean, everybody seems to like the TV show, which is great. I mean, it's good for the kids. And, I mean, I look at the TV show. I wish I would have done it 10 years ago and 10 pounds ago, But the kids are good, and some of the new songs are there. And what I'll do is, if you give me send me over your email, I'll send you up a couple of new songs if you want to play them on the radio. It'll be okay with me. Done. As soon as we're done here, I will send that off and make sure that is taken care of. Now, I think I read somewhere that you don't watch a lot of reality shows to begin with, so why would you jump into one? Well, the reason is my wife thought it would be good for the kids. I mean, if you think about it, they don't even put CD players in cars anymore. Right. And my son's name is Des Money, D-E-Z Money. You can Google his music. And I really figured I got to do everything I can, for the kids and for their music. They didn't have the opportunity that I had. I mean, I did Saturday Night Live. I did, Solid Gold. I did Bert Griffin. I did Mike Douglas. I mean, I did so many shows. Now the kids don't really have that opportunity. And I got my son Julian playing drums for him, and he plays drums for me. And Jessica's got a great voice, and it's going to be me and the kids on TV. and it'll be me and the kids at Fort Collins. It's going to be a great show. It's more or less like a family show now, you know.
Are the cameras going to be here for the show for this Taste of Fort Collins?
I think they might be there for the show, so tell everybody to wash their hair. They're going to get up.
Okay. Cool. No, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. And speaking of your kids, real quick, I think I read somewhere recently where you said they don't know who Jimmy Page is. How can that happen in the house?
You know, I tell you, the kids, I don't know, they're into Imagine Dragons and Adele and stuff that I don't really listen to. I mean, music has really changed so much. And my son upstairs is into the rap. It's crazy, but the music is very varied over that house. But, you know, they're not into, like, them. I mean, they know who the Rolling Stones and the Beatles are, and they know who Led Zeppelin is, but they don't really know that Jimmy Page was the lead guitar player in Led Zeppelin. Maybe a couple of my kids would know, but, you know, most of the kids aren't really interested, you know?
I had my 14-year-old son ask me the other day, he said, Dad, have you ever heard the song Freebird before? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said, I love that song, so thank God, at least it's Freebird, you know? I can relate to that.
I know people ask me that about Two Tickets to Paradise and about Baby Hold On. I said, well, I wrote that song back in the 70s when you weren't even a gleam in your mother's eye.
Those are awesome songs, Eddie. I mean, I just, every time I hear an Eddie Money song, I get fired up. So seeing
I really appreciate it. And we had a lot of hits, and it brings people back to a certain time in their life when things were different. And my voice is holding up. I mean, I don't sound like great this morning because I just woke up, but, you know, I quit smoking cigarettes. I don't get high anymore. It's kind of like live from Betty Ford, it's the Eddie Money Show, but I give 100%. People really like that. You know, the kids are good. And, you know, I'm happily married again, and everything seems to be going okay, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff, Eddie. And a lot of your songs, the cool thing about having these hits is we're going to be singing along right with you. So it's...
You know, I thought I was going to get lucky this night, but I didn't empty the dishwasher.
Oh, there's going to be a talk later about that, I'm sure. Eddie Money.
Yeah, Fort Collins, great little rock and roll town. That show's going to be... I'm really looking forward to that show. I really am. It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a week from this Saturday, part of Taste of Fort Collins, Saturday, June the 9th. And for folks who want to come see Eddie and enjoy, get to our website at try1025.com. Make sure you get the 3-day passes. Enjoy the food, the beverage, the fellowship, but most importantly, the great music with Eddie Money. And we're so glad to have you here, Eddie. We look forward to it.
Hey, thanks so much for the call, and congratulations. A lot of nothing but success to the station. And tell me to come down and do some shaking with the money, man. Hey, I got 2 tickets, but I'm taking everybody.
Well, we look forward to seeing Eddie. Thanks so much for your time.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
Bye.